Good morning. The sun hasn't come up yet. It's almost 7 a.m. We're here at the shelter, which I always forget the name of the shelter. Anyway, I didn't get to talk too much last night because I was in the shelter and everybody was already asleep, and it was only 8:30, something like that, 8:45. But yesterday was such a glorious day. Woke up and it was so miserably cold. Everybody was grumpy. Everybody hurt. No one slept. And then it became the most glorious day yesterday. It was beautiful. It got fairly warm for the mountains, I guess, because it was still cool, but when you're hiking, you get really hot. So when we had direct sun on us, we ended up with everybody broke a sweat. We climbed Albert Mountain, which was a rock scramble part of the way, just kind of hand over hand. Really couldn't use your trekking poles for part of it. And finally got to the top. And the view from the top was amazing. I try not to use that word too much, but that was amazing. I got to do it with Merrily. We hiked together. She's such a nice lady. I forgot to mention we were going down the hill before we got to Albert Mountain, and then we're going through some mountain laurel thickets, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we see these trucks and a trailer. And there were some guys from North Georgia that were doing trail magic. It was Matt and, gosh, I cannot remember the brook. Anyway, I'll put a picture of them in there. They were from North Georgia. They, I think the leader of the bunch maybe he's a principal at a school in Warner Robins, Georgia, and getting close to retirement, I think is what he said. But he decided just to come out and do that for folks. And I got to enjoy a bag of pistachios, which were amazing. And I ate them there so I could leave my shells behind. I got to dump my trash with them. I got a Dr. Thunder. I got a thing of a bag of Cheetos. They were making hot dogs, but I really can't eat hot dogs too well because of my stomach. But I also got a Little Debbie. And that Little Debbie was so good. Oh my goodness gracious. That was amazing. It was as good as anything I've ever had, I think. And the best part of it was totally unexpected. Just out of nowhere, I think we're in the middle of the wilderness, and there's a road, and there's a bunch of people there feeding us. And all the hikers were stopping by. And there were a lot of us. And we were all so excited, and just the joy on everyone's face as they got to eat. And then we had to tackle that big mountain. Now, some of my cohorts that did eat hot dogs, or that had sliced pickles, they were regretting the pickles and the hot dogs when they started going up Albert Mountain. But I felt pretty darn good. So anyway, we got to camp last night and had a great time. Listened to everybody joke around. One of the guys has a leaky pad, so I heard him get up and air it up about every half hour last night. I feel so sorry for him. I had nothing to give him. I guess I could have got off my pad and given it to him. Maybe I should have, but I was struggling. He's a lot younger than I am. Some of the same folks I've seen before showed up at the shelter. We all had a really good time, talking for a little while, and ate supper. And then this morning, well, I tell you what, I will do another video for today because this is a whole nother day. I'm hoping to hike to Winding Stair Gap, I think, to meet my wife. We're going to maybe take a zero because it's supposed to be really cold and rainy tomorrow, like all day long. But we'll see. That changes. And we'll see what we're going to do then. But anyway, I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you whenever. And God bless you. And I hope you're having a blessed day, because I know I am. See you later. Good afternoon, everybody. We've gone 6.5 miles today. It has been an absolutely glorious day. We've had kind of a pretty rough mountain we just climbed, and now we're on the way down, and then we're going to meet September, and we're going to get Marilee a ride into town. She's going to zero in Franklin tomorrow, and I'm not sure what we're going to do, if we're going to go home or if we're going to zero over here somewhere. But it's supposed to pour down raining all day and be cold. And those two don't mix with me. So I'm gonna make an executive decision, since we're gonna walk 7.5 today, take a zero tomorrow, and then start up again the next day. It's gonna be cold. We'll get into the Nantahala Outdoor Center in 2 or 3 more days. And then probably by early next week, I'll be in Fontana, at Fontana Dam. And then I'll start the Smokies. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. Not seeing any bears today. Not seeing any snakes today. I'm wanting to see something. I was hoping to see a rattlesnake. I haven't seen one yet. A couple other people have, but I've not seen one. So we're going to walk down here. And I think we're at mile marker. Gosh, we're getting close to 110 miles now. Can't believe I've walked 110 miles through the woods. But I'm having a blessed day. Marilee's having a blessed day. Skittles is across the creek. You can barely see him. He's having a blessed day. And I hope you have a blessed day. I'll talk to you later. What do you mean? Oh, there's a nice place down here, though. Skittles is coming. Yeah, it's a nice campsite. So we're coming down into Winding Stair Gap. And hopefully my wife will be here in a few minutes. I don't think she's here yet, but she might be. You never know. Probably a few more minutes. Just saw the sign for the Winding Stair Gap and the First Baptist Church of, I guess it's First Baptist Church of Franklin. Yeah. And they've got a free breakfast for hikers. That's a wonderful thing. There are some nice people out there, I'll tell you what. Georgia and North Carolina, y'all will be proud of your people. And my wife should be here in a few minutes, I think. I think she's here. So I wanted to make sure I got this on video. What's down here? One of the prettiest signs you're ever going to see. And it starts to really mean a lot to me now. As I get down these stairs without breaking my leg. And we turn around and look. Look at that. I'm having a blessed day, and I hope you are too.
To see you again next
Look who's here. Hi, honey.
I hate driving in North Carolina.
I am now.
Doing okay? Crossing HikeDay? This is 1:30. Should be 1:30, I believe. The Jackals 1:30.